Hey guys, John Post here. I'm going to be taking you on a driving tour of Carlisle Boro today. I had some spare time and I wanted to show you around. So sit back and relax, and I'll try and put a split screen up of myself and do some commentating while I drive you around. So sit back and enjoy, and I'll see you at the end. Okay guys, we're going to start you off. We're going to go up Trindle here, and we're going to go and merge into High Street, which is essentially the backbone that runs through Carlisle. So right here, we're at a four-way intersection, and up to your left there, I don't know if you can see it, but you have a shopping plaza where you have a Target, you have a Kohl's, Five Below groceries, and then to your right there, you got a Hardee's, and right behind me where I just came from is a Sheetz, which is a gas station. So, I mean, you pretty much got everything you need here. Carlisle is extremely convenient. I would say within like a 5-minute drive, you have a movie theater, you have a Walmart, multiple gas stations. And right up here to the left, we're just passing, is Interstate 81. So that's the highway you would hop on if you were commuting to Harrisburg, Camp Hill, or Shippensburg or Chambersburg, which is in the opposite direction. To the left here, you got the Trindle Inn. They got pretty good wings and fried pierogies if you like that kind of stuff. But it's very smoky in there, so if you go in there, make sure you can tolerate that stuff, because I can't hang out in there too long. Fun fact, right up here on the left, you got Kevin Baird Jewelers. That's where I got my fiance's wedding ring at. So, like I said, you got everything you need here in Carlisle. It's where I live with my fiance. And up here on the left, you got a Burger King, you got a Lowe's, Dunham Sports. If you like sporting goods stores, you can get some really good deals in there. There's a Pizza Hut right there on your right. And then you got, of course, a few automotive places up here. You got Midas, you got a Dollar Tree up here to the left. And if we went left on this road, we would go to a Giant Foods up that road a little bit. And there's Orrstown Bank. You got McDonald's right here. We're almost in town, but we've only been driving for 2-3 minutes here. Okay guys, we're gonna go past this intersection, and then I'll do some zigzagging for you. I'll take you on some side streets. Right up here, Weiss Foods. You got an El Rodeo to the left here. And then you got a laundromat up here as well on your left. So within moments or minutes driving, you have multiple grocery stores, you have multiple gas stations. And now we're in town. So this is where you could start. This starts some of the residential stuff. But on the right of me now, these are residential owner-occupied houses. And then here and there, you get some mixed-use commercial properties like this building up here to the left. And then if you walk around town, you'll see some of these buildings that have these plaques out front, of these placards that tell you the history of the building. Carlisle is an extremely old town. It was invaded, like the Confederacy and the Civil War made it to Carlisle. And I'll do my best to turn around and show you. But up here to the left of this intersection, of course, we're going right. But there's a chunk of a pillar at the courthouse, the old courthouse, that's missing because it was hit by a cannonball in the Civil War. And it's just stuff like that is super neat if you like history. Now we're back into the commercial part of Carlisle. These are a lot of good shops around here. And I'm gonna make a left here at this intersection, but to your right where this car is in front of me, that's my favorite restaurant in Carlisle. It's called the North Hanover Grill. Some of the best food that you'll have around here. And if you look ahead, I don't know if you can see, but you see that orange roadwork sign? Right next to that, excuse me again, there's a really good ice cream shop. It's called Dough and Arrows. And they have like cookie dough, cheesecakes, you can get root beer floats in there. But again, we're turning on Lowther Street in Carlisle right now. There's a Sadler Health right there. And then right ahead of me where this truck is turning, to the right is a firehouse, and then to the left is the post office. I'll take you straight and then we'll turn back around and make a left again on High Street. So now, if you've heard of this, and I'll make a left right here so you can see, but to the left of me is Dickinson Law, or Dickinson College, I should say, but they're known for their law program, their law school. And a lot of these students that go here, they don't leave because they love Carlisle so much. They love Central PA that much. But to the right here, that's where the college is. And right up here, caddy corner to me is the Carlisle Library. So now we're turning back down High Street. We're on West Street right now. So you're gonna hear me talk about restaurants a lot here because Emily and I, we love going out to eat when we can. And you could have a different restaurant, different one every night of the week for 2 weeks. We're passing Pitt Street, and to the left here, what we just passed was the Hamilton restaurant. So they have this local history for you, what they're famous for. They have hachi dogs. So they're essentially chili dogs that are revered for people in central Pennsylvania. And we're making a right on Hanover Street again. So we went this way before. We made a left here on our way up and we passed the North Hanover Grill. Now we're making a right down Hanover Street. And we got the old courthouse on our right here, but dead ahead of us is the new courthouse. That's where you go. I don't know if you guys do concealed carry, that's where you get your concealed carry permit, where you go find the recorder of deeds and stuff like that. Got more shops down here. We're gonna make a right on Pomfret. Just so you can see what these streets are like, guys. If you don't like town living, then this is something for you to consider, but you get a full experience of what Carlisle is. So you got some row homes, you got half doubles, and I'm gonna try and find you some nice Victorian houses that we have as well. Another thing too, on Pomfret Street, they got the Pomfret Street bookstore. So a lot of used books. If you like to read, you can get books for like $2 there. Stephen King, if you like them, they got tons of that. Then we're gonna make a left down Pitt Street. Now we're making a left on South Street again. Okay, guys, a lot has happened since the last millisecond that you saw me. I ran out of memory in my SD card, so I had to go get a new one for you. So I figured while I'm here, I'll just show you around the plaza that is right here in the neighborhood. So we are in the Walmart Plaza. So right in front of me, you're going to see you got Staples. You got a Tractor Supply over to your right. And then I'm going to take you out this way. We'll drive you through. We'll get out of this get out of this plaza as fast as we can. Go this way. Yeah, this is always fun. Alrighty. So we're going through the Walmart parking lot, like I said again. And to your left up here is a Applebee's, and then right ahead of you is the local movie theater. So if you want to catch a flick and you're in town, that's the place to do it. All right. The sun's came out since you last saw me, so that's good. Okay. Get over these speed bumps. Guys, I'm going to put down the average sale price and days on market for Carlisle in the description because it changes every month, so I don't want to give you a number that's not updated. So just keep that in mind. And I'll take you up to the stop sign here. Well, there used to be a stop sign, and he thinks there's not either. So there used to be a stop sign there, and I guess it got taken out, or somebody ran over it. Yeah, it looks like it's on the ground back there. So you almost witnessed a crash. You got another plaza up here. There's a Dairy Queen. There's a Brewster's. As the wheels start falling off my YouTube video, but this is candid. So there's a CVS pharmacy up here. And there's another one on High Street when I took you in where you saw like Midas and stuff like that. There's another one over there as well. Now up here, we got apartments on either side of you. So you have multifamily complex right over here to the right, and you got one to the left. That one over there is, what is that called? Colonial Square. And this is Elwood Gardens. And right up here is where I actually used to work. So right up here is the local YMCA. So if you want to go to the gym, that's a really, really, really nice YMCA. It's like, it was just built a couple years ago, and all the stuff in there is high tech. They got these wristbands you can put on, and it's literally like having a trainer on your wrist. So you scan and it tells you what workouts to do for the day. It keeps track of your heart rate, keeps track of your weight. It's pretty incredible. So like I said, that's your local gym up there. That is in Carlisle Boro. But everything I'm showing you is within a 5-minute drive. So I'll take you up here, and then I'll make a left because there's more houses up here, because I know that's what you tuned in for. So we'll get past this one way, and then we'll hang a left. All right, so a rule of thumb is the more in the borough you are, which is where we're just leaving, the more affordable some of the real estate is. You can get a row home, like a 2-bed, 1-bath for like $140,000, which sounds like a lot, but as far as the grand scheme of things and how insane prices are anymore, it's one of the few places where you can find homes for under $200,000. But if you notice, like look at some of these houses to my left and right here, if you can see them. These are like grand, older houses that were built in like 1800s. They got pillars out front. So the further west you go in Carlisle, the more expensive the real estate's going to be, because you're closer to Dickinson College, and this is where I was telling you before, all the law students, this is where they end up settling down. All right, let me steer you so you can see some of these houses, actually. Hopefully that keeps you steady enough. But we got a tennis court on the right up here. Steer you back. But these are really nice houses back here. I don't know the average sale price of these particular streets, but it's not uncommon. One just sold back here. It was like $700,000. It was a 3,000 square foot house, but it was beautiful on the inside. We'll do this because I don't want to take you up there. But if you follow that road where I just avoided, that's Walnut Bottom Road, and that'll take you to some more commercial. Like they have a UPMC up there, hospital, and they have some more shopping centers. But we'll stick within this residential neighborhood for you. Keep right here, but you can see within a couple minutes drive how much different this neighborhood is, because if you're in the borough, the houses are stacked up on top of each other, but you know, if you cross Hanover Street, you start to find these really nice standalone single family houses. You got the local elementary school right there. And a good sign, guys, if you're thinking about buying a house in any particular area, like right here, a good test to find out if it's a nice neighborhood. If you see the people and you wave at them and they wave back at you, that's probably a good neighborhood that you might want to look into, because, you know, houses are everywhere, but good people are hard to find. We're on Parker Street right now. But these are really quiet streets. I've walked up and down here many times, and on a weekend morning, yeah, you can hear a pin drop. And guys, I won't be able to show you every house in Carlisle, but if you're thinking of moving to the area and you want to get access to places like this, or anywhere in the area from, you know, Hershey or Lebanon all the way over to Shippensburg and Chambersburg, we can get you access to those places before they hit the open market. So before they're listed online, if you're interested in getting access to those homes, you're never obligated to buy one. You can give me a shout, 717-467-4806. I'll also put some more contact info in the description of this video. And my pledge to you, well, what my team and I offer is if you buy a home using my team and I and you're not satisfied, like if you say, hey, John, this house sucks, why did I buy this thing? We'll sell it for you for 0% listing commission. So we'll sell it for you for free if you're really not satisfied with it. Now we're going through the Dickinson College complex. This is the field over here to my right. Now, if you remember, so we're turning on West High Street right now. So this is the same road that we came in at. It turned into from Trindle to High Street, and now this is like the outskirts of Carlisle. So this is where you're getting out of town, and you start to find a little more, especially if you make a right at this light, but we're going to go straight. If you make a right here and then a left, that will take you to Newville, where Newville is like a very, very sparsely populated town. Like if you want acreage and you want less expensive real estate, that's another good town. I'll probably do a video on that sometime in the future, but Newville's pretty cool. Just get ready to drive a long ways to get your groceries. I'm gonna find a place to turn around up here. But we just passed it, but one of the places I frequent around here is a comic book store back there. If you like reading comics, they got graphic novels in there. There's a pizza grill right there, really, really good cheesesteaks. Messino's Pizza. There's plazas everywhere down here, guys. We'll turn around. Oh, there's another gym right there. So Platinum Fitness is in that little plaza that we just came out of. This is usually as far as I go, so I don't really frequent this far up High Street. So I usually stop at Pizza Grill. That's usually my limits, but I'm trying to decide if I want to take you back through some more of those houses or if I want to take you up High Street so you can see. Yeah, we'll go right. All right, guys, so this is South Orange Street that we're on right now. Gonna make a left right here. This is West South Street that we're turning on. So we'll make a left here, and then I'll take you back up High Street so you can see the rest of like where Dickinson College is. This is the same road we just came down, so the athletic field's on your right. Instead of going left this time, we're gonna go right. There's a happy couple going for a Sunday stroll. And in case you haven't noticed, guys, I've been keeping to, so this part of High Street, I've been keeping to the right. The left is, that's where your less expensive real estate's gonna be. We're just passing Dickinson right now. So these are all Dickinson dorm rooms. They're the classroom buildings, courtyards. And this is College Street right here. I think what I'll do is, you saw me turn left at the Bosler Library, or the Carlisle Library. I'm gonna go ahead and make a right instead of going straight on High Street, because then I'd just be showing you what you already saw. So here we are. Here's that same turn that we made, but we went straight, or we made a left, but I'm gonna go right here. We're gonna turn right on West Street. But you can see some of these buildings, guys, really old Victorian style. There's a sorority or a fraternity building, looks like. You might say, well, hey, I don't want to live in a college town. And you'd be correct in some of that assumption, because there are plenty of college students that go here. But unless you frequently, go out to drink, and Emily and I, we're pretty much homebodies, so we don't really hit the downtown scene. But if you do that, then, you'd run into them then. But even then, it's really not that busy of an area, especially in the winter months. Okay, we're gonna make a left. We're back on West South Street. All right, guys, so this right up here, this is Hanover Street intersection, the Hanover Street and South Street intersection. Right up there, Faye's Country Kitchen. That's another really good place to get some breakfast if you get a free weekend. I'm going to wrap this up here soon. We'll go straight and I'll show you the cemetery on the right-hand side. And that'll be the last thing, and then we'll wrap it up here. So this is the old historic cemetery. Turning to the right, if you can see it, there's some cars in the way, but they do ghost tours around here every year. So it's kind of neat because they'll take you through there, and you can see where some of the headstones have holes in it from cannonballs, because that was also under fire during the Civil War. It's kind of neat. And then you can see in the mortar, because I guess back then the labor force was kids. So if you had a schoolhouse full of kids and you wanted to get them outside, you took them to help the local contractors put mortar in and you can see like little faces where they drew. All right, guys, so I'm going to wrap this up as soon as I pass the stop sign. But if you want to get access to homes in this area before they hit the open market, if you're thinking of moving to Central PA and you need boots on the ground, that's what my team and I do. So I'll put my contact info on this video somewhere, and I'll also put it down in the description. So thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.